Good morning. It's September 2nd, and I'm just going to quickly go through 30 currency pairs that I have set up for the strategy earlier described as proven Forex strategies. And, well, it's a proven Forex trading money-making strategy based on a book by Caroline Ayuk. So this is what we having setups on. OddCAD got triggered into the trade. Now I can set up the stop loss. I'm going to use, there we go. So now stop loss is 1790 points. Make it 1800 even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be our stop loss. Now, how do we calculate the take profit? Basically, take the calculator and we take 1800 times 0.5. That's 2700. So that's going to be our target. 2700. Go. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our target here, 2700 points. And the stop loss is at 1800 points. I'm not going to do this for every single pair. It would take too long. Just wanted to show you how I set that up. So when I have a buy limit order on the 8 linear weighted moving average, once the trade gets filled in, that's when I finally start setting up the stop loss and the take profit. Otherwise, I just have the buy limit order trailing behind the candle, or in an uptrend, it's underneath the candle, and in the downtrend, it's above the candle, right on the 8 linear weighted moving average. That's how it's done. This is our trade one. Now let's see what else is going on. Odd Swiss franc. We have buy limit, but we're not filled in. Let's see, the buy limit order is right on the 8 linear weighted moving average. I'm just going to call it 8 MA from this point on. Maybe create a separate video explaining the entries and exits for the strategy. For now, we'll just have a look at what the setups are for this week, beginning of the month, September 2nd, 2020. Buy limit on odd shift or odd Swizzy. We got odd JPY. I have 2 pending orders. If you have enough leverage room, you can do that. Sometimes the price will just hit this 8 moving average and go back up. Sometimes it will go a little bit deeper, So when that happens, you can just exit the first trade a little bit earlier for some extra profit and keep the deeper one for your longer term profit. So they're just buy limits, no orders here. You got Australian dollar versus US dollar. So we were filled in last night. That's nice. Already into profit. This may retrace a little bit deeper. Again, I only do this on major pairs. I don't do that for every single pair. Especially the exotics. I just like to keep it to 1 order per pair. This particular one, I try to catch those two if the price goes lower. We're filled in for odd USD, odd NSD. It's coming out down nicely. This trade was actually originally was supposed to be triggered here. I was a little bit late to the party, but I still decided to take it since it was relatively close to the 8 moving average. And it's coming down nicely. And then we have CAD Squeezy. What's going on here? It's a buy limit order. Again, candles keep going up. We're not filled in. That's fine. You can just wait. There's no point in rushing this and chasing it. Eventually, most of them, they will come down and fill you in, or they'll just take off and never fill you in, which is fine too. You can't catch all of them. And there will also be occasions where, you get filled in and then it just goes opposite direction. That also happens. Then we have CAD JPY buy limit. Haven't been filled in. Came really close, but we didn't get filled in. Actually, didn't touch the MA. We can move it just a little bit higher. Just keep it on the edge of the 8 linear weighted moving average, and keep moving to the next. Sweezy JPY. This was a bad entry, not exactly by the book. As you can see, the moving averages are not aligned for a short yet. They're still kind of consolidating here. I saw this short candle going down. This was nice and red. So I just, got overexcited and I took the trade, and look what happened. It just immediately retraced back. It could actually be a failed trade, for all I know, because the moving averages are still pointing bullish, and it might have been a premature short. We'll see how that plays out. It's supposed to show you that, you really have to stick to the rules of the strategy, not try to rush it or modify anything. Have Euro USD. The price action and the candles looked like they were nicely primed for a bullish move, but this is all bearish, so I didn't set anything up. Just left that alone. I have Euro GBP. There's a sell limit here. I was actually hoping that it would retrace and hit the moving average, but it didn't. We'll just keep moving the buy limit, sell limit order behind the high of the candle, just on the edge of the 8 moving average. And just keep going. Next we have buy limit order. We're hoping to get filled in. We didn't. I don't know why this is high up here like this. It should actually be on the edge of this 8 linear weighted moving average. Shift 0 as per the book description. So still buy limit, no takers. Next we have Euro CAD. Was a nice setup trigger. Well, setup was earlier. Setup was here. Then we had this trigger candle. We didn't notice that in time. It was still very close to the moving average. I believe I entered this one manually, right on the line here. I know where it's working out quite nicely. So as you can see, this is our stop loss. It's 1040 and 1040. Let's see, 1040 times 1.5. That gives us 1560 for the take profit. 1540. So just go this. Sometimes when the trade is triggered on its own, when you have a sell limit order, there's a bit of a slippage, so the stop loss and take profit might not be exactly as you originally calculated. That's why I usually just leave it by itself and enter stop loss and take profit after the trade was actually triggered. And this one is looking good. And we get to Euro JPY. This is bearish. This looks bullish. So no go. What we got here? Sell limit. Looks a bit of a downtrend. This looks red. Looks good. So we're just kind of waiting to get triggered on this edge of the 8th May. Euro QE. Hoping for a deeper retrace. Take me in, but it didn't happen. Oh well, it's possible that we're gonna miss this whole move, if we don't get triggered. But that's what we do. We don't chase it. We don't grab it here because this is way too extended. If you enter the short here, it might just go back and you lose a lot of pips. You want to be filled in as close as possible to the 8MA. This particular trade would have been much nicer if it was taken here, but we had this trailing sell limit, and the candles never really touched it, so it just kind of kept diving strongly. This might have been a good entry, but we didn't notice until last night, so it is what it is. Let's keep it going. Here we have a setup for buy limit order. This is retracing. Looks like a nice little bearish price action, but a lot of traders get faked out by this. It looks like a top. We couldn't go any higher. You got this pin. A lot of people will trade this right away here as a pin formation. They'll go short, put a stop loss here, and of course the money makers use this as a perfect setup to fake out the all the new traders that don't know what's happening. Look at this one. There's a pin here. It just went bloop bloop, and then it went up. This one worked out, but it doesn't always work out. So that's why it's important to pay attention to what the moving averages are doing and what the moving average of the oscillator is doing. In this case, our bias is still bullish, so we just want to get filled in here, maybe here as well. I'm just gonna wait. This is our British pound versus Sweezy. Getting poised for the set up for our bullish move. Who knows? This could be a double top and could reverse. Anyway, we don't pay attention to that. If we want to just follow this particular strategy, this is what we do. We trail behind a candle, put the buy limit order on the 8MA, and as long as this is green, we keep trailing until we get filled in. If this at any point changes to red, and we're still trailing up and we haven't gotten filled in, we'll just close this pending order and wait to see what's going on. This could be a reversal. British pound, Canadian dollar. So this was bullish. We had a buy limit order right on this line. We got filled in this morning. Very nice. I'm just gonna set up quick stop loss and take profit. Do it quickly here. 22.60, and that would be 60 times 1.5. That's 33.90. Just do 33, 33, 90. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So that's our target, 33.90, just like the book says. There you go. We're filled in for a buy-in here. Then we have the next one, British pound, Japanese yen. It's still green, so we're still good, waiting for the trade to be filled in. So far, nothing. British pound, Australian dollar. We got it filled in, but it's not going down, so kind of stuck in decision-making mode here. Everything still looks good. I mean, the averages, so the setup here was this, we're in the red here. So this was our setup, and we had a trigger here, nothing happened. So that's that can be considered a second setup candle. We had a order, sell order here, nothing happened on this candle, and then this candle shot up and filled us in. But there's still some decision making here. Now we're kind of waiting and hoping it will go in our direction. So we want the trade to continue going this way. So far everything is good. No need to panic, no need to adjust anything. Just leave it as it is. We have a British pound, Kiwi. That one got filled in nicely, and it's actually going down. These are separated more. This is nice and deep. Looks like it's just on its way down. And we're looking to get a lot of pips here. We get lucky. And it just so it happens that, coincides with this nice little double bottom. So it's actually nice to see that our calculated target comes to here. Usually price likes to consolidate around these things and it reverts back. So it's a good thing that our take profit is actually on this line. And then we get USD, buy limit, nothing. Kiwi Canadian dollar, still waiting, nothing. We get buy limit order on Kiwi Sweezy, still waiting. Got a Sweezy Japanese yen, keeps to be shooting up. We may completely miss this move. We don't care. US dollar, Canadian dollar. Reason why I didn't, I could technically put a sell limit order here. I didn't do that because it's quite a nice long move already. And it's starting to this starts getting smaller and smaller. These moves are very tiny. If we're to check ATR, it's getting smaller and smaller also. So I just don't have enough confidence in this move continuation. There's a possibility that it could start moving back up at some point. So anyway, I just want to leave this alone for now. US dollar Swizzy. This was a premature entry, I'll admit. But I saw this nice little pin followed by a large bullish candle, and this was bullish. So I kind of went with my own gut on this one and still applied the rules to the stop loss and target. So we'll see how that happens. So far, so good. Let's see if I was right and if it's a reversal or not. I have a US dollar, a Japanese yen. It looks like we could eventually have a bullish move, but so far, there's a bit of a triangle here and a lot of inside bars. So major consolidation. See how all these moving averages are just stuck together. We'll not touch that. We have US dollar versus South African rand. The good setup was somewhere here. We missed that. I kind of entered too late. and now I'm stuck in this inside bar consolidation, losing money. You know, hopefully, hopefully things will keep going in my direction. So we have 4,500 here. Let's see, 4,500 times 1.5, 67.50. So we'll do 67.50 there. 67, 5, 6. 67.50. Leave that alone. And lastly, US dollar, Mexican peso. This one got triggered nicely, and it's going the way it should. Let's put the stop loss here at 37.20. So that means our 37.20, our target is going to be 55.80. So let's move this to 55.80. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. This is it for today. Let's see what we are doing in general. It's a little indicator that I use to see my overall margin level, balance average, etc. So we're doing pretty well. Margin level looks healthy. This is our overall profit on all the trades, and equity is in positive. Okay, these are looking fine. So this is it. This is the outlook for beginning of September, and maybe I'll make another video in a week or so when the trades start to close or come to a close, or when I'm ready to take some profits. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Click like if you like this video, and subscribe so we can keep growing this channel. That feels so weird to say that, but apparently that's what the YouTubers do. So anyway, click the thumbs up, subscribe, share the video if you can, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.